Hello, gorgeous. Yes, you listening to me, you are gorgeous. And welcome to another delightful episode of the Gist on BNB Radio. So, some of you might be wondering what BNB stands for. BNB means Black Media Brand Radio, and it's still your girl, Blessing Ezeja. I hope you are doing fine. I hope your previous week went well. Up until now, I hope that everything has been going on fine at your end. So today we'll be talking about an interesting topic here, and you wouldn't want to miss it. Yes, you don't want to miss this topic. So before we continue, I would go on a very short musical break together, and when we come back, we'll dive in straight up into today's topic. Stay tuned. Welcome back. I hope you really enjoyed that song because I did, and I love to continue dancing, but you know what, we'll do that later. So, I know that a lot of us, or we are all aware of the situation that the world has found itself. You know, the ravaging coronavirus, disturbing, and there's been a lockdown for the past 3 months in Nigeria. Yes, or should I say partial lockdown. So, and even globally. So a lot of people haven't had access to their businesses, to go to school, to go to their workplace, to attend religious gathering and all of that. But the thing is, despite all this, what have you done so far, or what have you been doing to improve on yourself? You know, if you are a student, have you been watching TV and keeping up with the latest movies and abandoned your books? What have you done? As a parent, have you helped your kids or your wards in reading their books or even learning a skill? You know, this is a period where you can do a whole lot of things for yourself. Even though we are being restricted to move around or to attend to many things that are important in our lives, there's a whole lot that one can do. So, even with the lockdown, you know, some businesses or works are even thriving, and people are really making cool cash. Yes. So, on a more serious note, people are busy. Some people are busy harnessing the internet, you know, learning and getting skills. You know, I know of a young lady who was attending a fashion school before the lockdown, and ever since the lockdown, you know, the center where she was going to learn sewing was shut down, and she couldn't go to her training center. But she did not give up. What did she do? With her mobile phone, she would browse the internet and catch up with tutorials on how to sew different clothing, different styles, and she would practice it in the house. And she sent me some pictures and she showed me some of the things that she has done within this lockdown, and I was marveled because she has so improved. Who would believe that on her own she could, you know, learn to that extent? So some other people are like that. There are some people who are making good use of this period to build themselves. So for you who have not started anything, what have you been doing? Well, let's take a very little break right now, and you know what? When we come back, we'll continue the discussion. Stay tuned. Yay! So this is still the gist on VMB Radio, and I've been talking about different ways by which one can make use of this lockdown for self-development. As I was saying, it's important to groom ourselves and build capacity with whichever opportunity that we find. Even though this lockdown has its own downside, there are ways to utilize this period for our own good. You can find time to read your books at home, especially if you're a student. You can help your little ones around you in the home to continue learning. Now we have tutorials organized for school children on TV, on radio, and even on other media platform. So you can give them this opportunity to harness those areas, to improve themselves. You can also learn skills with your phone. You can learn how to bake, you can learn how to sew. There are a lot of things you can do for yourself. You can also learn some digital skills like Photoshop, web design, video editing, and what have you. These things are what you can do with your mobile phone, with your subscription, with your sub. Yes, you can learn a whole lot of things, and after this lockdown, you come out a better person than you were before the lockdown. It is very, very important, and it is worth it. These days there are free courses online that you can catch up with. There are some online trainings, there are some online courses that you can do and get certified. Some of them are free. So just try your best, to fit into any of these things. Alright, so, and if you've been doing any of these, congratulations and keep it up. But if you haven't started, I beg you, please try. Pick up something and build yourself. Build capacity. It's worth it. Yeah, so having said that, I would like to say something before I wrap up this show. I want you to understand that there is nothing good that you invest in yourself that's a waste. Nothing good. Wow. So this is where I'll be drawing the curtain on today's episode of The Gist on BMB Radio. So till I come your way next week, my name is Blessing Ezeja. Be good and do good. Bye for now.